We're going to talk about something important today. That's evangelism. There are many reasons Christians don't evangelize enough. Like, have you found yourself hesitant to share your faith before? You want to talk about Jesus, but something holds you back. Sometimes it's the fear of rejection. Other times it's the worry about not knowing enough. What if they ask me who created God? What do I say? But most times it's just because we are concerned about coming across as pushy. And you see, the temptation to cower in fear is really high. But the message we have is too important to not share as often as we can. So what if there was another approach in your arsenal? And that's basically what I want to show you today. I know I have cowered on multiple occasions, but I read a book that gave me a strategy even Jesus himself used successfully. And most of you watching might never have heard about a TV series that aired in the late 1960s called Columbo. The story was based on a character called Lieutenant Columbo, a detective who solved cases not through confrontation, but through curious questioning. And so in the book Tactics by Gregory Koukl, he talks about Columbo's approach and how it can make evangelism a lot easier. And here's the simple thesis. Instead of using statements that create walls, use questions to build bridges. When you think about Jesus, he asked over 300 questions in the Gospels. Why? Well, because first of all, questions show respect for the other person. They create genuine dialogue instead of monologue, and they help others discover the truth for themselves. And many times they reveal the flaws in thinking without confrontation. So here are the Columbo questions that you can try out the next time you're out preaching. Number one, what do you mean by that? You want to clarify their view. Number two, how did you come to that conclusion? You want to reveal their reasoning. Number three, have you ever considered? This is where you introduce your new perspective as a question. So for example, if they asked you, I don't believe in God, then you can ask, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by God? I don't believe in Santa Claus with a long white beard sitting in a throne. So let's be sure we understand each other. And then you ask, how did you come to that conclusion when they tell you what they think about God? When they tell you what they believe about God, then you follow with, how did you come to that conclusion? And then, have you ever considered? When we approach conversations with genuine curiosity instead of anxious preparation, evangelism becomes less about performance and more about relationship building. Don't forget, the Holy Spirit is the one that does the convincing. We're just called to engage thoughtfully. So the next time you're afraid to start a gospel conversation, lead with questions. And in no time, you'll find yourself in the driver's seat. Remember, questions are very powerful. And believe it or not, you don't have to know all the answers. Just be a good questionnaire and you will find that you'll be more successful in your evangelism. That's what I have for you today. Peace.